Hello everyone, welcome back to our English class. After understanding the topic of nouns and its kinds, we begin with numbers. It includes two main terms. What are they? Singular and plural. Children, though it seems to be very easy and common lesson, yet there are few rules which are very important, and those rules play a vital role in English communication. Let us see what are they. Singular and plural nouns. What are they? You have already heard about countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Let's see what are singular and plural nouns. Countable nouns can be either singular or plural. A noun that denotes one person. It's already defined. A noun that denotes one person or thing is said to be singular or in the singular number. For example, boy, cow, table, potato, city, and story. A noun that denotes more than one person or thing is said to be plural or in the plural number. What does it mean? A noun that denotes more than one person. In the previous slide, we have learnt about the singulars. When we are talking about the single person or single thing, then that comes under the singular nouns. But here, when we are talking about more than one person or more than one thing, then we will say that that noun or that thing is plural. How comes? Let's see the examples. For example, boys, cows, tables, potatoes, cities, and stories. Now, after understanding both of these terms, singular and plurals, you must know that how do we form the plurals. In English, plurals are generally formed by adding s or es to the singular forms of nouns. Plural formed by adding s or es to the singular forms of nouns. What we call them? We call them the regular plurals. Plurals which are formed in any other way are called irregular plurals. So under the category of plurals also you will come to know two different terms which you have already learned about it, but here you must know that what is the difference between regular and irregular plurals. What is a regular plural? Plural formed by adding s or es. Simply you have to add s or es to the singular forms of the nouns. But when you are not going to add s or es, then there should be some other way. What's the other way? That you will learn in the next slides. Okay, and those plurals are called irregular plurals when we do not add s or es to the singular forms of the nouns. Then what is the other rule? Let's understand that. Regular plurals. What are they? As I have already explained you that when we add s or es with the singular nouns, then we call them the regular plurals. Let's see few examples. First example is bird. It becomes birds. Umbrella, umbrellas. Road, roads. Toy, twice. Bus, buses. Wish, wishes, and brush, brushes. So these examples all which we have learnt now, they all come under the regular plurals. Now we will learn about the irregular plurals. Now what are they? When we do not write s or es, then there should be some other rule or other way. Let's see. First example is of man. How do we write the plural of man? Yes, we change the vowel. How do we change and what do we write in the answer? Man is the singular and its plural will be men. When we have to write many persons, many men, then we will write it in the form of plural by writing men. Child is used for the singular, but its plural will be children. Mouse, mice. Foot, feet. Deer, deer. Tooth, teeth. Woman, woman. So this way you have to understand the difference between regular and irregular plurals. Yes. There are certain rules to change singular nouns into plural. Let us study the rules given below. What is the first rule that we are going to do now? The plural of a noun is usually made by adding s to the singular, which is like house into houses, tree, trees, train, trains, girl, girls, kite, kites, hen, hens, door, doors, ear, ears, shop, shops, chair, chairs. So after reading out all the examples, what have you understood and what have you noticed? Yes, the word which is written under the plural columns, they are the plural, but we have simply added s with the singular nouns. So we are given few rules in which you will understand that where to add s or es. So let's move on to the next rule number 2. Rule number 2. What does it say? Let's understand that. Nouns ending in s, double s, o, ch and x form their plural by adding es. How do we add es with the singular nouns? Number 1. bus, bus. If we have to write the plural of bus, we will write es with bus and it will be written in the plural forms. Buses, gas, gases, glass, glasses, bench, benches, mango, mangoes, watch, watches, brush, brushes, dish, dishes, potato, potatoes, tax, taxes, church, churches, and the last example is of match and the plural is matches. So this way you have to write s or es with the singular nouns. So children, as I told you in the previous slide that the words ending with o are also added with es to form them into the plural nouns. But here is one exception. What is that? Some nouns ending in o form their plural by just adding s. As I have already told you that we write es or add es with the singular nouns to put them into the plurals. But in few cases we do not write es. We simply add s. So what are those examples? In the first example, the word given is bamboo. So the plural will be bamboos. Photo, photos. Piano, pianos. Dynamo, dynamos. and stereo, stereos. So this way you have to remember these all the rules very well. Let's see what comes under rule number 3. Nouns ending in Y with a consonant before it form their plurals by dropping the Y and adding IES. You have to see if Y is given and the second last letter is consonant or vowel. If it is consonant, then you will write IES in place of Y. If it is not consonant, it is a vowel, then you will simply write S with the singular nouns. Let's see few examples. Baby, BABY, last letter is Y, and the second last letter means the letter preceding the last letter Y is consonant. So the plural is babies. We will remove Y and add IES. Army, armies. City, cities. Story, stories. Family, families. Reply, replies. So this way you have to add IES with the singular nouns. Nouns ending in Y with a vowel before it form their plurals by adding S. What are those singular nouns? Boy, boys. Toy, toys. Ray, rays. Day, days. Donkey, donkeys. Monkey, monkeys. So this way you have to add S with the singular nouns to write the plurals in the answers. Rule 5. Nouns ending in F or FE form their plurals by changing F or FE into VES. What does it mean? You will remove the last letter, whether it is F or FE, and add VES. Let's understand it with the help of few examples. First is leaf, leaves. Calf, calves. Shelf, shelves. Wife, wives. Knife, knives. Life, lives. Wolf, wolves. And thief, thieves. Some nouns ending in F or double F form their plural by adding S. First example is scarf. Here we have not removed F and not written VES, but we are going to write S only. So there are few examples which will make your understanding very clear. Chief, chiefs. Dwarf, dwarfs. Hoof, hoofs. Roof, roofs. Roof, roofs. Gulf, gulps. Handkerchief, handkerchiefs. And the last example is cliff into cliffs. Number 6. A few nouns form their plurals by changing the vowels. First example is man. When we have to write the plural of man, then the vowel will be changed. Men, woman, women. Tooth, teeth. Goose, geese. Louse, lice. Mouse, mice. Foot, feet. Axis, exists. Number 7. Nouns consisting of several words change into plural by adding s to the main verb. What is the first example? Passer-by. And the plural will be written by adding s with passer. So what will be the answer? Passers-by. Son-in-law, sons-in-law. Maid-servant, maid-servants. Commander-in-chief, commanders-in-chief. Rule 8. Words of Greek or Latin origin form their plurals according to the rules of these languages. First example is radius, and the plural will be radii. Analysis, analysis. Crisis, crisis. Basis, basis. Datum, data. So this way you have to remember all these examples very well. Rule 9 is something very interesting. What is that? Let's read. A few nouns have the same form in the singular as well as plural. There are few examples which are used in both the singular as well as the plural in the same way as they are given here. First example is sheep, fruit, aircraft, trout, series, salmon, deer, score, species, and fish. I hope you have understood well what I have explained you in this example, rule 9, that there is a few nouns which have the same form, means they remain the same though it is a singular or it is a plural form. Rule 10 is also very interesting. Some nouns are only used in plural forms. What are they? For example, scissors, trousers, jeans, spectacles, binoculars, drawers, tongs, and shorts. Rule 11. Some nouns seem to be plural in form but are used as a singular. First example, athletics, economics, mathematics, news, politics, measles, civics, crickets, and billiards. I hope all of you have understood all the rules which we have recently done, and these rules are really going to help you out while writing and understanding the English articles. So children, I request all of you to memorize these all the rules and also understand them very well. Thank you so much.